Why hello, this video is working on order of operations. Order of operations is kind of what I refer to as kind of the math recipe. When you follow a recipe, you need to follow a certain order. You don't put the cake in the oven before you put the eggs in. So the math recipe is the order that things come in math. So this math recipe, or its order, goes in this order. This is the way that you can remember it. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. P being the parentheses, and there are those symbols. And there's also symbols like this. They're brackets that fall in the parentheses category. And then we do our exponents. Remember, exponents are the little numbers in superscript above variables and letters. These are exponents. We do those next. Multiply or divide from left to right. This is confusing to some kids because they think that they have to always multiply first and then divide second. That's not true. You're moving from left to right. If divide comes first to the left, you do divide. If multiply comes first, you multiply. So it is an order from left to right. Then your final one for Aunt Sally is add or subtract. And this, just like the one above, is from left to right. Again, just like above with number 3, we're going to add or subtract from left to right. So if subtraction comes before the addition, moving from left to right, you do that first. Here's my example problem that I'm going to do for you. It's kind of a crazy one. But let's write our shorthand down. Please, oops, that's a B. Huh. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So the first thing we're going to do is our parentheses. Right here is our parentheses. So we drop down everything we don't use. 3 minus 4 is -1. Then we do, since we're out of parentheses, we do our exponent, which is this one. So we do write down everything we don't use. -3 squared is a positive 9. Because remember, this is -3 times -3, which is a positive 9. Then we do our multiply or divide. So we have a multiply here is our first one, is our 2 times 9. So that would be 18. This is a -1 divided by 10 plus 3 plus 9. Alright, we're still going from left to right. This is our next one we can do. 19. This is a -18 times a -1 is going to be a positive 18. Divided by 10 plus 3 plus 9. And we still have a division problem. So this is our division. 19 plus 10 divided by 18. Remember, it's moving the decimal between there. So it's 1.8 plus 3 plus 9. Awesome. And we have all adds left. So we have 19 plus 1.8 is 20.8 plus 3 plus 9, so 23.8 plus 9. So what we have left then, 32.8 is our answer. That's kind of a crazy one. Here's another one for go ahead and pause this video and then check back for the answer. Okay, now you've come back from the pause. So remember, write your please. Why do I want to write a B? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So first thing we're doing is parentheses. I like it when you circle your parentheses and circle what you're working on. Circle what you're working on every single time to help you know what you're solving. So we're writing our 16 plus 9 in parentheses. That's going to be 3 divided by 3. So we did our parentheses. There isn't any exponents. Now we're on to our multiply and divide. This one is our first one. So 16 plus 3 times 9 is 27 divided by 3. Then we're doing our divide because that's what comes next. So 16 plus 9. Doing our add is going to be 25. Be your solution. It's very important to follow that. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Make sure you do that every single time, every single problem.